MRecktv.
What's so crazy is she's a government informant, and then Meech being from the streets, it's like he couldn't choose a better option.
You know, I can't even tell you. That would be a question for him. I don't know. You know, I don't know at what point he found out. I know I told the world back then. I told all of them. So,
yo, big shout out to MRecktv. This your boy Christopher Williams, and I have some exciting news for you. MRecktv, we're presenting Ladies Night Out. That's like Friday, January 31st. That's right, Ladies Night Out at the La Familia Soundstage in Baltimore, Maryland. This is a night you don't want to miss. It's going to be some amazing female performance, comedy, music, and your boy C-Dub will be there performing live. It's going to be an amazing event. Tickets are going fast. Like I said, January 31st, Friday, 2025, Baltimore, Maryland, La Familia Soundstage. Great words of my brother, Big Daddy Kane. Don't meet me there, beat me there. It's going to be a great night. Peace. Bless.
Make sure you get your tickets now on eventbrite.com.
You had a little turmoil with one of the executive producers. Could you speak on that? Could you elaborate?
You talking about Tammy Cohen?
Correct.
I talked to her one time. Terry was in prison. He asked me to, you know, call her and see what's going on with her. You know, I guess she had reached out to him, and she immediately got really nasty with me. And I said, all right, you know, all right, shit. I ain't got to call you no more, and I hung up. But she was one of the people that was always doing these little interviews, you know, oh, she ain't nobody, she ain't this, you know, like that.
Oh,
I wish
wow.
she would have said that shit before I went to prison. It would have helped a lot in the courtroom. And so I never knew who she was, just heard her voice one time. What she did was, I didn't know that she was an informant. What they did, the DA called me. I guess she gave my number or whatever, and they said, you know, Tonesa Welch. Like, yes. And they was like, this is what I can't remember the sergeant's name. And he said, we need you to come down to the federal building. And I'm like, why? And he said, we'll tell you when you get here. And he said, when can you come? So I gave him some kind of excuse, like, oh, I can't get there till tomorrow or some shit I said. And he was like, okay, well, if you can't get here, we can come get you. So I said, you know what? I didn't want him to come and pick me up. You're not going to pick me up in front of my family and that like that. Right. So it's my youngest son. I called him. I said, look, come get me. I don't know what's going on, but I got to go downtown. And so I said, about time we got there, and I said, if I'm not out at a certain time, make sure you call my attorney. And he said, what's going on? I said, I don't even know. I didn't know. So when I got in there, you know, they put you in that little room, you see on little 48 hours. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Because I'm already, though, like, and your mind starts playing tricks, like, am I getting re-indicted? Or, you know, and I know I'm not doing things. Did they forget something that I did years ago and they're coming back? Because they didn't tell me anything. They just told me I had to come down. And when I get there, they started talking about something that I did to Tammy. And I was like, I really couldn't think, like, I almost kind of forgot, like Tammy. They told me her whole name. They told me, I forget the verbiage that they used, but they said that I was messing with one of their people, that she was a government informant, but they use another term, but I know what it means, a government informant, and that I was messing up their investigation. And that do I know that by me being a felon, that they could have what they was going to charge me with, and that they could lock me up. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but they said that I was she told them that I knew about the investigation, and I called and threatened her. I told them that I was going to have something done to her. And you know, when you can't say anything to a government informant, it is a felony. And being a felon, they could have arrested me immediately. So at that time, I said, well, I don't even know this person, and you can't even prove that I said shit to her or that I had sent anybody after her. And so let me call my lawyer. So they went out the office, they came back out. By this time, they did let me make a phone call. My lawyer was telling, you know, they were talking, whatever. My lawyer had the conversation with him. And they said, okay. So a few minutes later, they were still trying with the scare tactic. And I'm just like, okay, what y'all gonna do? Y'all already talked to my lawyer. Am I arrested or what? Because I said, you can't prove that I said anything to this lady. I said, we had one conversation and it wasn't about me having her knocked off or doing anything. People always, And so they said, well, we're gonna let you go this time.
Wow.
But we it's not gonna end here or something like that. So I said, okay. So after that, talked to my lawyer. Yeah, it was bad for a minute. They kept, tapping in, like watching, saying that I would, going back and forth with my lawyer. And yeah, like why would, my whole thing is, Tammy, you don't even know me. Why would you want to take me away from my family? Who does that? I already served time. Who the fuck want? I'm a woman with kids, a mama, a daddy. I've already disappointed them, and I wasn't gonna do anything else to disappoint them to go back to prison. What could have I done to even make you want to see me locked back up? What could a person do? I can't even see hurting anybody like that. Why would you do that?
Fact.
Just because you got the power to do it, because this is your game. But I didn't know who she was. I still didn't know who she was. I had my lawyer looking for. I had my cyber friends looking for. They had erased her completely off the map.
Wow.
Completely. Didn't know nothing about it. Asking people, go to Atlanta, do y'all know this person? Nobody knew her. Found out she'd been an informant since 2009 or something like that. 2009. But when I first seen her, I was watching, on IG. I was on social media. And it was the BMF premiere in Atlanta. I knew somebody, as I was watching somebody's live, I seen her standing next to Terry's mother, and it automatically hit me. I told the person that was doing the live, I said, could you walk up and ask that, or find out. I did say, walk up and find that girl, what's her name? But I did know she became the executive producer of the show. And that was another reason. She was telling stars that so many bad things about me, don't have her involved, she's going to do this and all of that. Was trying to just get me out the way, out the way. And so when my friend walked up and found out who she was, I said, that's that bitch. I had never seen her before. She had to come out of hiding for the series. She wanted to be seen then, But yeah, this is a true story. That's what happened. And that's what they said to me. So anybody want to ask, I do a lie detector test, anything they want. I know what happened to me. I know I went down to the DA office and I know what they told me.
Got you. Now, not only is she an executive producer of the show, she owned Meech rights, right? Life rights, correct?
Because while they were being in prison, even with me, if somebody in prison, they want to do their stories, they can't gain monetarily. So they have to give their rights to someone to, so they can talk about the show, just get, so that's how he had to do it. So he gave them to her.
What's so crazy is she's a government informant, and in Meech being from the streets, it's like he couldn't choose a better option.
I can't even tell you. That would be a question for him. I don't know. I don't know at what point he found out. I know I told the world back then. I told all of them. So I don't know, because I was like, I need help. I don't want to go back to prison. These people back on my head. Can y'all get this bitch off of me? Like, I don't even know her. They telling me I can't even leave the city of I can't leave Los Angeles. I can't go back to Detroit to see my family because, this investigation was going on.
Dang.
And so I'm asking them, can y'all find out what's going on? Like, why is she doing this? I let her slide with the first interview. She did an interview, I think it was with one of the Source magazine, talking about me. You ain't never met me. You never seen me. I mean, you just seen me. Why am I such a fucked up, a thorn in your soul? You're gonna get your bag. I'm not stopping you. You make money doing what you do. I just see it's a heartless, cold, blooded person. And I don't know why he's still, I can't answer that.
Yeah, I got you.
I can't.
Yo, big shout out to MRecktv. This your boy Christopher Williams, and I have some exciting news for you. MRecktv, we're presenting Ladies Night Out. That's like Friday, January 31st. That's right, Ladies Night Out at the La Familia Soundstage in Baltimore, Maryland. This is a night you don't want to miss. It's going to be some amazing female performance, comedy, music, and your boy C-Dub will be there performing live. It's going to be an amazing event. Tickets are going fast. Like I said, January 31st, Friday, 2025, Baltimore, Maryland, La Familia Soundstage. Great words of my brother, Big Daddy Kane. Don't meet me there, beat me there. It's going to be a great night. Peace. Bless.
Make sure you get your tickets now on eventbrite.com. Ladies Night Out. We need all the ladies to pop out. It's going to be a night of fun, laughter, and entertainment. We got comedians and singers such as Erica Nicole Clark, Ray Diva, and R&B vocalist Gina Rose, and more. It's going down at the La Familia Soundstage in Baltimore, Maryland. Make sure you get your tickets now on eventbrite.com. We also got DJ Moschino killing it on the ones and twos, plus a special performance by M.Reck. Doors open at 8 p.m.
Ladies Night, sponsored by Shantae Stanley at Inshore with Shantae. Peace.
Forbidden Secrets.
How you planning for Friday? Hey.
Hey, baby.
Mwah. Toast to you, my dear friend.
A blue chinchilla drag across the floors. Her nigga been in love, but she like me more. You ain't from around here. Just passing through.
Is that right? Well, maybe I could show you how us Gary girls get down.
Thought you said this was the hood, not a war zone.
You see that? That's the demon house niggas out here been talking about. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette? Peace, you now tuned in to MRecktv.
What if someone wasn't on protocol? There are consequences.
MRecktv.